Won't believe X Rio de Janeiro 6. I, call me Johan, found myself caught in the chaotic dance of life, teetering on the edge of a dangerous precipice. I had recently fallen in with a new circle of friends, led by a charismatic figure named Duke. I discovered a dark secret. They were criminals. On that sultry evening, the gang gathered to discuss their latest endeavor, a daring plan to rob a bank. The proposal involved digging a tunnel to gain access to the bank's vault, a scheme that sent shivers down my spine. I was no stranger to the shadowy world that lurked beneath the city's glamorous facade. However, an encounter with a mysterious woman in the ghetto had left an indelible mark on me. A spell had been cast, binding me to a certain mystique that made me view the world through a different lens. I, uneasy about the dangerous path my new friends were treading, decided to speak up. Attempting to rob the bank without the blessing of the woman and her black magic would be a fool's errand. Duke listened attentively as I proposed a different approach. If we sought the approval of the enigmatic woman and secured a lucky talisman, we might stand a chance of robbing the bank and living to enjoy our ill-gotten gains. I emphasized the importance of avoiding the telltale signs of bank robbers, not to lavishly spend afterwards. Though Steve, a skeptical and dissenting member of the gang, was vehemently opposed to any of my ideas, Duke liked the plan. A vote was called, and despite Steve's objections, the majority sided with my proposal. The gang, now with a plan in motion, realized they needed more than just themselves to pull off a successful heist. I recalled a wise old man I had encountered a few nights prior, someone who could provide the credentials and experience they lacked. Besides, he's fun. Then let's seek out the old wise guy, Duke declared, and the gang set out on a mission to recruit the missing puzzle piece. We left the hangar with the mission to track down the elderly sage. On Copacabana, I regaled the gang with a seemingly unrelated story about a man who found a shell on the beach. Through the law of attraction, the man leveraged well-timed trades, using his wits and a talisman from the ghetto. Trade by trade, he ascended until he owned an exotic car. Steve, the owner of a humble used Twingo, found unexpected inspiration in the tale. The gang, captivated by the story's cool factor, burst into laughter and decided to shift their focus for the moment. Steve did not understand that I had used the law of attraction on his girlfriend Pamela, the one in the hospital. Immaculata would understand this, for she was that rare mixture of beauty and brawn and brains too. It was unclear who I was falling for, who I could trust. Immaculata snuggled up to me and said, "We got a call from the hospital. Pamela's had bad news. You made her sick, remember the marshmallows?" I nodded, and she continued, "The doctors found a totally unrelated faulty organ. In other words, Johan, she's gonna live." And with that, Steve came over and tried to hug me. I shooed him away. He said, "I owe you a beer." Because the doctors found out what's wrong with Pamela. They can take the faulty organ out and make her whole. That night we danced with a peculiar blend of black magic, financial counseling packs, and a newfound appreciation for the law of attraction. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.